right, ladies and gentlemen, take a moment to appreciate the beauty of life and you will learn to show gratitude for everything, including Esplash.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the good and bad days, the ups and downs, the joy, happiness, anger and disappointment. Ladies and gentlemen, they only exist to keep you moving.
So, learn from your experiences and get better at what you do, okay? Remember, Rome was not built in a day. Did I just say that? Yeah.
You're dropping
Gems.
Look at you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the last day of the month of January 2025, and we welcome you to the Friday edition of Esplash, where entertainment is our priority during your lunch hour as we take you to a different whole level.
Be a part of the show by streaming live on our website, www.tvcentertainment.tv, or you can join the conversation on our social media platforms, okay?
On Facebook, we are at TVC Entertainment. On Instagram, we are at TVC Entertainment _. And on X, we are at TVC Connect. And not forgetting our fan page, ladies and gentlemen, at Esplash _TVC. You already know what time it is when you see me on your TV screen. It's not time to check the clock. It's all love, no Glock. Ladies and gentlemen, freshest boy on the block. Big J, Big P, J Money, you already know.
All right, some people be copying me for days, but it's okay. I mean, if you're not doing anything right, they will not be copying you. It's because you're doing something correct. All right, it's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It is the jewel in the crown. It's the hostess with the mostest, baby. It is Honey Money. It is Honey Flames. It is Honey On Point. It's Honey Money again. Like, that money is very important. Oshe Koko, Oshe Pataki.
You're not the owner of that money.
Yeah, I'm the owner of the money in Jesus' name. Get out.
Don't drag money with me. You can drag flames. I will leave you with flames, not money.
You're crazy. You know, it's Friday, yeah? And we've got the perfect way to kick off your week. Yes! Thank you so much, guys, for staying here with us. It is now time for the entertainment news. And so we start with this one. Speed Darlington blasts critiques. Controversial Nigerian artist Speed Darlington has hit back at those offering him unsolicited advice, making it clear that he will continue living on his own terms. In a fiery Instagram post just a week after his release from Kuje prison, Speed Darlington, popularly known as Akpi, dismissed the critics and supporters who question his actions, stating, "My life is my content and nobody can tell me what to post. If you're tired of supporting me, get lost and let my God guide me." Speed Darlington was detained for nearly 2 months on cyber-stalking charges involving Burna Boy. Also declared that he is no longer afraid of going to prison, having survived the experience. "I have been there and done that. The fear isn't the same. Keep your advice to yourself," he said. Speed Darlington's troubles began in October 2024 when he was arrested following a police petition filed by Burna Boy over his comment linking the Afrofusion star to embattled US music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. He was later rearrested on November the 27th, 2024, while performing in Owerri, Imo State, again on accusations of cyber stalking Burna Boy and jumping bail. He spent weeks in Kuje prison before finally securing a 20 million naira bail from a federal high court in Abuja. Despite his legal battles, Akpi remains defiant, stating he will use his experiences in prison as inspiration for new music. His trial on cybercrime charges is scheduled to continue on March the 18th, 2025.
I mean, welcome to 2025, where a lot of people are celebrities, not just because of talent, but because of clout.
How do you mean? Don't say that about Akpi. How can you say that? Akpi is very hilarious. Yes, I say so. And maybe you will frown at me for saying this. I don't think that it has business with music. I think that it should do comedy and then it should keep it, you know, sane, so that, not so sane, but, you know, like not mentioning people's names directly, like defamation that will be landing you in troubles and all that. But then, because I was very scared.
That's the only way he can, because see, this whole drama, he seems to thrive off it, he seems to enjoy it.
But everybody knew Akpi before now. And it is only Akpi's mother that I'm just so I pity her in the sense that she came to beg. She knelt down like they should please help her beg Burna Boy and all that. So only for Akwi to still come out. And Akwi first of all jumped bail. He traveled and came back and did not report at the police station. And then they had to go and whisk him from the show at Owerri and all that. And well, Akwi has even come out to thank Cubana chief priest.
Yeah, he did. He said
saying that he sent some money to
million,
him.
yeah.
And I was like, said shout outs.
Yeah. I mean, all of this drama, I mean, Burna Boy has still not said anything. In fact, his lawyer, Akwi's, has stepped down as his lawyer. It's like watching a real life, reality TV. It's
I said that you should mind your business. It's like it's his life.
I mean, definitely. Let's move on the entertainment news. Next up, T-Bills calls out Toke Makinwa. Music executive and the ex-husband of singer Tiwa Savage, Tunji Balogun, aka T-Bills, has called out media personality Toke Makinwa for inserting herself in the marital crisis involving Tubaba and Annie Dibia. If you would recall, Tubaba shocked everyone when he took to his social media page to announce that he and his wife, Annie Macaulay Dibia, are getting a divorce soon. He also added that they've been separated for some time now. Amidst the divorce drama announcement, Toke Makinwa took to her own social media page to drag Two-Face Tubaba for announcing his divorce with his wife publicly. In reaction to Toke Makinwa's post and other online in-laws, T-Bills has taken to his page to state that it is not advisable to interfere in family feud. While sharing a family photo involving himself, Tiwa Savage and their son Jamal, T-Bills wrote, and I quote, "I'm grateful to God for healing and love. Love never dies. Toke Makinwa, having a child is a different type of forgiveness and love that you are yet to attain. I pray you do so, sis. Hope you remember the nonsense you talked about me. 2. Blessings and love to the Dibias during this trying time. Hashtag mind your business. Hashtag family matters." He has since edited the post and removed the part where he called out Toke. In another post, he wrote, and I quote, "Family matters. Learn to stay out of it." T-Bills has since apologized to Toke Makinwa for putting her name in the mix in an Instagram live video with Daddy Freeze. Just so you know, Toke Makinwa and T-Bills' ex-wife singer Tiwa Savage are best of friends, and it appears T-Bills is not happy with their friendship.
Now, what this situation has caused, like everybody just giving their 2 cents. And I'm like, oh my God. May the enemies, even the people that we call friends, not have cause. Like, because you don't even want your matter to be out like that. And if not because of this, that everybody is now choking their mouth anyhow into this matter. Like, it's so disheartening. Like, it's very, very distasteful in some quarters. Because, I mean, even small picking, they call out people. It's just somehow, well, I think that when it comes to matters of the heart like this, I think people should just allow people be at the end of the day. Because what if we woke up and then we saw Tubaba and Annie come back? They'll use your head to break coconut.
I mean, it's always been the issue. We've seen that before.
And it's very, very possible.
Yeah, I mean, but over time, we know they've had drama, but it has not gotten to this point. Right? So, I mean, this point is where they are saying it's quits. One party or 2 parties are saying, let's go a separate way. So I guess that's why, because let's not forget, Two-Face and Annie, they've been Nigerian sweethearts for the longest, so they are like the epitome of love to Nigerians. So that breaking is like, there's no love again, that kind of thing. So I think I understand why everybody's invested in this. But yeah, that's about it. On the entertainment news, ladies and gentlemen, let's check out what went down at the air. This big announcement, after which we'll be back with our first guest. Stay tuned.
Yes, thank you so much, guys, for staying here with us. Our first guest this afternoon is a British consultant and a businessman who has been heavily involved in the Nigerian entertainment space, from show promotion to talent management. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome to the show this afternoon, Khomeini Bukari, aka Oyibomi. Did I get your name well? Oh my God, I was very, very careful there so I don't murder your name.
How did you get the name Oyibomi?
It was DJ Chicken that named me that one.
Oh, interesting. Good that you even mentioned DJ Chicken, because, I mean, I've been seeing you everywhere and I've been hearing about a certain controversy. Well, first of all, what brings you to Nigeria? How is it that you enjoy Nigeria a little bit too much?
Okay, you know that basically I was raised in the UK. However, I'm of Pakistani origin, so our cultures are intertwining. We have the same sort of morals and ethics, etc., etc. So I felt comfortable over here anyway. And when I was in boarding school, most of my friends were Nigerians anyway.
So you speak the lingua.
I don't know about that one.
But I mean, let's talk about before we go into the controversy. Like she said, you have a talent management facility. You work with talents in Nigeria. Tell us about that and how it's been so far. You know, building that company here.
It wasn't really that official because what I was doing was I was mainly working with federal government, state governments, doing consultancy regarding different fields such as power, agriculture, and other things as well. You know, transportation, many things I did with them. I just think that when you go to university, the whole thing about university is that it teaches you how to learn things fast, teaches you how to articulate things, teaches you how to articulate yourself, present things. You know, those are all the skills that you learn from university. So my dad was a businessman, so I just wanted to follow his steps.
Oh, nice.
Fantastic.
So this thing about entertainment, it came into because I was really a big fan of CSR, youth inclusion, all this stuff.
I get it.
And I felt that through entertainment, I could tap into the youths. And I did through artists and you know, influencers, etc. Yeah.
Fantastic. Now let's get to the real deal. So, as I said earlier, I've been seeing the DJ Chicken, I've seen clips, interviews that you've granted and all of those. So to me, it appeared like you were just interested, like some sort of a philanthropist who just wanted to like, okay, let me get involved in this person's life, let me help this person. And it's almost like somebody is stabbing you in the back. That is all how I can summarize it like in a nutshell. All right, so you want to tell us, how did this even start? Because when I heard that part of, so you wanted to give him some clothes and then he locked you up in a room and then it was harassing you, the lady you went with who was locked up in a room with him and he was harassing the lady, he was making advances at the lady, you know, and all that. I was wondering, how did he even escalate to that? Or degenerate, if let me use that word, degenerate to that level.
So I'll just tell you what happened that day. Then I will tell you that I don't know how it degenerated to that level. But what happened that day was that there's a gentleman called Richie. I don't know if we're really meant to be talking about brands and stuff, but anyway, he gave some clothes that he said that I should go and give to DJ Chicken. You know all these brands, they like to give clothes to popular artists or influencers. Just if you could kindly wear it for me, you know, I would appreciate that. If you post me, I would appreciate that. You know, things like that. Later on, if there's traction from their department, okay, can you come and be one of our ambassadors? So it starts off from somewhere. So I just told him that the gentleman that wants to give you some exclusive clothes, expensive clothes, I want to come and give it to you. So when I got to his house, next minute he said I should come. Next minute, he just locked me in the room. Before he locked me, he told me to wait on the bed. He told the lady the young girl went to sit on the sofa in the apartment, and then boys just entered, like 6 to 8 boys that I know. I didn't really understand what was going on. It was just mixed conversations that didn't make sense to me, you know. So it was quite crazy. So when I petitioned Alagbo, I listed everybody's name that was part of this, you know, this, I don't know, you could call it illegal imprisonment. They didn't really call it kidnapping, but it's one of the same if you think about it. Extortion of money. I even got hit on the chest a couple of times by one of the boys. You know, like their names are all online.
They forced you to make transfers?
Yeah, they forced me. So there was at one point that even when they forced me, my phone was off at that time. So when I gave them the phone, they went to hide it. So that's how I was stuck there. I didn't eat that day. I just came from doing content creation with Samuel Banks. From there, I came there, you know, to give him some clothes. And then I also had a club appearance that night in Ajah with Bamadelia Adams. So it was just like my whole plans messed up. I just went home very sad. I really didn't know what to do. Then once I went to a different location. I spent many nights in a different location because I was just confused, you know, just calling my friends, what do I do, my close friends. Then eventually I petitioned Alagbo. Now the thing is, the police always ask me like, what did you do? Because it doesn't make sense. You know, like,
that somebody will treat you that way. Yeah.
Someone's angry with you. Why are they angry with you? Like they should tell you why they're angry with you. You know, or there should be a reason. You must have done something to provoke it. But till today, you know, like Chicken got arrested, he slept there 2 days. Dosky got arrested. They're looking for the other people like Kashi Tunes and many other people that were there on sites. Somebody representing J-Plug, the brand also, they're looking for him as well. Many other people they're looking for. And when they asked them what happened, there's no reason. It doesn't make sense. Like,
do you go around with security right now?
All the time. That's the saddest thing because I don't even know why I need security. Like Lagos is safe. It's like Lekki VI. These areas they potentially safe. Like I haven't done anything to anyone.
So I mean, prior before that, you guys have been doing business together. You guys have done stuff
not
together.
business.
Yeah.
What happened was prior to that, I was just there trying to push him forward to filter things that he was saying. Like you don't have to insult the video. You don't have to insult Zlatan. You don't have to insult, make it funny. Even if you're making fun of somebody, make it light. Make it funny, but don't be deep and personal. You know, like if there's a lot of utterances that he made. I made him on the day of the video's wedding. I was there. You know, I was inviting all that stuff, and I made him come on TikTok Live and apologize to the video. And even while he was apologizing, he was saying he was using utterance like, "But he doesn't feed me." I was like, "But that's not a sincere apology. Like nobody has to feed you, or nobody has to do things for you. They don't owe you in the first place. You're an adult. You're a grown adult." So anyway, I made him do a lot of things. I took him to Zlatan. I pleaded with Zlatan to forgive him. Zlatan forgave him. You know, he leaves bitter taste in many people's mouth, and he just continuously does it. And so, like, when I went to the UK, he did another thing when he went to J-Plug, and you know, he was trying to meet Davido. Davido was just being quiet about it. He didn't say anything more. And then he goes online saying Davido will bow to me one day. Like many silly things that. And he kept on coming saying I'm his manager. Now I kept on saying I'm not his manager. I kept on telling him I'm not his manager. I'm your friend trying to make you a better person. We could have done business later on because I was trying to like clean up his brand, like rebrand him because his engagements are high, like he's blessed.
So moving on now. Would you still like to do things with talent from this experience that you've had? Because I mean, there's a tough one.
There are amazing people out there. Like, look, the cleanest brand that I probably have worked with is King Madi's brand, I would say, yeah? Like with King Madi, yeah, you don't need to stress yourself too much. One call to her, this is what's happening. She agrees to do it. You give her our money. And it's automated after that. Like there's no stress with that.
I mean, to phantom this and the events. I was going to ask you, did he ever show you signs? I mean, he extorted money from you.
Yeah.
Was there any situation where you didn't pay him, where he claims that you owe him money in any way, for him to have extorted from you?
Okay, so I want to say that bit. So he said, I don't say wait, but he said that. Something like, I owe him ‘1 million naira. So we asked him how. You know, this is when we were in our meeting. I don't want to mention the places that we were having a meeting, but it was in the legal setting, yeah? So it was. So I said to him how. He said, when I brought clothes from, so I'll just name Richie from Bahamas. When I brought him clothes, for him to wear the clothes is 500,000 naira. For him to post it's 1 million naira. You know, so in total.
So was there a contract to that? Was there anything?
Look, brands can just be like, you know, prestigious brands. They'll just give you clothes.
I get
it's an honor to even wear in the
but
first
for him to be saying that, did he know that for him to be requesting that, that means there must have been a plan?
He should have asked the brand owner himself, because at the end of the day, like, I said to him, okay, please call the brand owner, or I'm willing to open my bank statements. Like, he didn't give me any money. He just said, come and take this clothes out of love. We wear out of love. He gave it to us. It's simple as that. It wasn't anything that serious.
Interesting stuff. So moving on, what is in the works for you? I mean, you're enjoying Nigeria.
Okay.
What are we looking forward to?
But back to Lagos State Government under Youth and Social Development, trying to do, so right now, this year, my major plan is I want to go deeply with corporate sponsors to do rehabilitation of motherless babies' homes and motherless babies' homes and widows, yeah? That's that's where my soft spot is. So that's my way of giving back. Yes, I want to go into entertainment. Let me tell you something. Whenever I've done concerts in the past, which I've done many, I always try and clean things up. Like when I did concert with Enrique Prioda, nothing sexual, no profanity. Keep the peace. You know, promote good morals, have fun, stay off the streets. I try and keep it like that.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Well done, and thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
Clarifying things, I mean, clearing the air, making it very obvious that this is what happened. All right, so we've been talking to our guest, Oyinbomi, and that is it with our first guest for today. We will be back shortly with our second guest after this commercial break. Stay here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Joining us right about now is a Nigerian artist who is popularly known for his breakout remix for Amena featuring Neptunes, which reached #1 in over 10 countries, including Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome to the show, Goya Amena!
welcome.
Nice.
I mean, I could just read your accolades like that. Like, you should be showing off for.
No.
Like the member of the recording.
Mashiki. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
You don't make people spend for club.
Abi.
So we go collect the money today.
I do it now.
No, people are spending. Money is going.
See, this dude, have you heard about him? Do you know him?
Yes.
Have you met him? This
Yes.
guy is RIAA Gold and Platinum certified. This guy, in fact, he has a record label, like he's the latest record label boss.
Yep.
Have you even heard about him?
Oh, shit.
He's even a member of the Recording Academy, Grammy. Are you joking? Are you joking? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not too busy, put your hands together for our guest this afternoon, Goya. I mean, your head is just going down.
My head one blow.
Interesting stuff. I mean, when I got like 1001 things to ask you, it was like when you met Shaq O'Neal, like what was it like? Then for somebody of your height, did you look like a dwarf?
No, actually, we still haven't met. But we've.
Oh yeah, so I saw a video.
No, it was my manager that met with him.
Oh my God.
But we communicated. I was like,
Interesting
whenever
stuff.
I'm in the US, we're gonna link up.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
interesting. I'd really love to have that. I'd really love to that.
Sure.
And then having him do the challenge, having Boba do the challenge. How did that
a whole
feel?
lot. Massive Mount, Shakira,
Yes.
Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
A whole lot of them did it. Like I was like, wow.
It's amazing. It's amazing. That's why I was going to ask you. You know, you're one of the in the terms of this style of music. You're a forerunner. You started this race, and it just became a blast afterwards. Your sound just went viral everywhere. I think your sound was one of the first that TikTok just blew off proportion as well.
Yeah.
Amazing feats that you've done with that sound. When you were doing this, did you ever think it would be this big?
And we were just having fun. So the song actually just came in, burst into my head. I was like just vibing from play, became something serious, became a global phenomenon. But we thank God we are here. We thank God for the success.
What was your reaction the first time you went, and then you saw the streams were like skyrocketed? What was your reaction like?
At the time it blew up, I was not even on TikTok then.
Oh my God.
I was not on TikTok. So it was a fan that first reached out from Germany. So when she reached out, like, Goya, what's up? Congratulations, your song is trending. I was like, hey, they don't come again, are these guys? But I just said, okay, let me just reply for reply's sake.
Yeah.
And she was very happy. She replied back, oh, you replied me? I was like, oh, why this whole thing?
So fantastic. I would like to know, do you think for this feat that you have attained, do you sometimes think, God, what have I ever done? I must have done something right. Or do you think it's just God's grace? Or, I mean, considering where you started?
Yes, I've always been doing it right from when I was in school, Ambosali University. I took it upon myself to help those students that were having challenges. I'm like, okay, how can I help you? We didn't have money then, but we use our brain and use small mathematics to sort their problems out. So at least I have close to like 5,000 to 10,000 students that can say,
that benefits
they benefited from me. So while I was in school, my greatest fear was, how am I going to make it outside school? But I was not too, that was my greatest fear, but I just know there must be a way out.
The universe had another plan.
I never knew it was going to be music.
Oh, nice.
Because then we were doing academic stuff, doing academic stuff. I was the best student in my department. I thought maybe I was going to be working with the CBN or the government or whatever.
9 to 5 kind of thing.
I never knew it was going to be music, but when music chose me, I was like, oh, Ayana, let's go.
Amazing. I mean, afterwards, your journey has been splendid, amazing.
Touring the world.
And today, you're not just, harboring talent, you're now creating a record label. Which is back to almost the same basis, like you said, from school where you cater for people.
Exactly.
Now you're doing a record label. What's the vision? Putting together a new record label, what's the drive for it? What's the vision? Where is it going?
Just as I said, it's just my thing. I love assisting people in any way. Aside the record label, very soon I'm going to be announcing my foundation. So give back to the society. But right now, let's focus on the record label, which is up and running, the Big Boys record, and I have Peter Brown as our first official artist.
Oh, nice.
So, but our deal with Peter is in collaboration with Juggernaut Music.
Oh,
okay.
So he was under a label before I co-signed him.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah, co-signed him with Juggernaut Music. But maybe I'm going to be announcing my first another artist who's going to be like, okay, Big Boys is Big Boys record.
Fantastic.
But for the now, all eyes on Peter Brown.
Okay, so you're just going to hold that,
Yeah.
and then we'll go on a music break, and we will be back with Goya Meno. That was Awilo by Goya Meno featuring
Portable.
Portable. And
Portable.
when I saw this video, when I even heard that they had a song together, I'm like, how on earth? How on Jesus Christ is?
What's happened?
What's happening? How?
Yeah.
So you had your back and forth with Portable.
Yeah.
And then you decided, you went to settle behind because you did not know when you were settled. And then you now decided to come back. And I'm like, Did you use don't use our head to break coconut?
No. It's okay to have misunderstanding, but when there's need to settle it out, why not? So yes, we had issues, but now we're cool, we're good friends now.
Okay, great.
It's the way you are talking about it.
Now, so those.
No, me, I don't like Wahala. The money me, I define.
Yes,
Yes, I know that, yeah.
Nice one. Okay, so great stuff. Hope we're not gonna have issues of royalties.
That he ripped me off.
He ripped me
Yes,
off on this song.
No, everything is sorted.
Sorted,
It's sorted,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, we have a
Great.
split sheet. Everybody knows what
fantastic.
is getting. Everybody
Okay.
knows.
Then record label drama, let's talk about it. Because, it's one thing to help people. It's another, we had Oyibomi as our first guest, and he was talking about how he wanted to help DJ Chicken, and everything was like it backfired. So do you ever think of how human beings can be funny too sometimes when you do good? And what is the shock absorber that you already put in place?
Are you ready for the drama that comes
because
with?
when it comes to record label, we hear so many things, and it never stops.
Yeah.
Today, you will settle one. Tomorrow, another person will fly another record label, and something will still happen.
Yeah, on that, I would say, water by person. Let me say we'll stop drink. We'll stop to drink water.
Man, write time down. Now lyrics be that.
You understand me now? So just as I said earlier, I've been helping a whole lot. I've met some who tried to turn their backs on me when they found out that it's still going on, they came back. They're like, Baba, forgive us, we are the prodigal son. And I'm like, I don't have issues with you if you don't have issues with me. So let's come back to the record label thing now. Record label business, it's a business. Let's have it that way. It's a business. Investors comes in to like, okay, you are talented, but music these days goes beyond talent. You have to have a marketing budget. So if you don't have it, you need somebody who's going to spend this money on you. So by the time you start making it, okay, now you are making it. Oh, don't forget that we spent 100 million on you. So let's recoup this money. So where the back and forth always comes in is why the record label is recouping. The artist may feel, we're my own now. They're like, gee, but still there's always a percentage. Like me and my artist now, we have this percentage split.
All right,
As it's coming in, take your own, everybody goes. But for the now, let him blow first. We are on a project of making sure that he gets to the top first. Let's not
the matter long, but you always get doings for months. You guys teach us how you get the doings.
I do it too.
But before we go, your fans would love to know, you have a lot coming with the record label. What are we looking forward to? What are the future plans? What do you have in stock for your people to look forward to?
Hey guys, to your favorite boy, Goya Meno. You wanna bound, you wanna chill with the big boy. Yeah, we just released a single with my artist Peter Brown, titled Boju Boju. It's out in all platforms. The video dropped yesterday. It's on YouTube right now. Go make sure you watch it out. Go stream. Keep supporting me. I love you all. I love you all. I love you.
Give me one number. We'll go with one number.
No, not be now.
Not be now.
Now I let the cat out of the bag.
I still number be that. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you so much. You had so much fun.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's it with our second guest for today. We'll be back shortly for Happiness is Free. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. Before we go, yes, this week's reminder that
happiness is free.
Let's get it.
Happiness is indeed free.
Please, what's the name of that my piano?
I don't know.
I don't even know. There are different types of. What was that?
All right, thank you so much, guys, for being a part of the show today and this week. We sincerely appreciate you. I have done this with my ex-boyfriend, J. Paul. I do not care about him, but you know what? We care about you, and we want you to have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Do not forget, you can catch all the episodes of Entertainment Splash on YouTube, and there will be a recap to tomorrow, okay? We'll be back on Monday, bigger and better. My name is Honey Potts. You take care of yourself. Enjoy the weekend.